title of this album is The Naked Truth. It's me embracing minimalism, working with one idea and fleshing that one idea out to tell a story. I think Naked Truth really took off when I started getting glimpses of that next level in the writing. And it didn't come from overwriting, it came from simplifying everything. It was characters, essentially, that I was writing for. The question with large ensemble writing is always, how do you feature a character but also tell a story utilizing all of the instruments? And you're always trying to balance power and color. And for some reason, 6 horns just gives you both all the time. I think so much of this album was reflection. Whether it was an event in my life or a feeling, and I really wanted to capture the feeling of moving into another chapter of your life. And that growth, I think, comes from just experience, attempting to get out of the way of the music. Like if you try and control a conversation, you're always going to be disappointed because you can't moderate something that is meant to be spontaneous. What I think I've done a really good job of over the past decade with my music is finding the sweet spot and then writing and playing about content that feels important to you as a composer and as a player.
Solo, you'll just use that as the pickup into the shout.
Okay.
Kyle, if you're feeling it or not feeling it, we could totally punch something like that in, right? So.
Well.
Right, anything like that we can punch. I would prefer not to do any punches of like mid-ensemble stuff. So if we like clam or whatever, we'll just do another take.
So you just grab onto it and, let it go where it will. In music, there's structure to it, there's writing, and the writing part was meticulously written, copied onto paper, but once people are playing it, you have to surrender to the fact that it's not always going to go exactly like you think it's going to go. Luckily, I have enough experience to know that the story is going to get told, but I can't control every single line of the dialogue, right? And that's the magic of jazz music. It's jazz music, but I would say it's kind of romantic era jazz music. It's highly expressive, it's dynamic, it is spontaneous but structured. I know there are preconceptions about what jazz is and what it's supposed to be, but Wayne Shorter, I think, said it best. He says, "Jazz to me means I dare you." So it's jazz according to Wayne Shorter. I don't know if it cleanly belongs in any bin. I think people might listen to it and think like, oh, this is a big band, which it is a large ensemble, but it's not a big band. Or at some points they'll say, oh, this is a small group or a combo. It's really both. I think the only thing it cleanly is a curation of my life.